Guys, I don't know what has possessed me to start decorating the bedroom at 8:30 on a Friday night, but that pretty much sums up my life right now. It's a Friday night, I'm at home with my dog doing absolutely piss all, and I keep telling myself that I want to get this bedroom decorated before Christmas, so I'm like, if I don't start it soon, we are literally going to get to Christmas and it's not going to be done, because it's actually the 1st of November as I'm starting today's video. I've set myself on a mission this weekend to paint at least. I just really want to make this bedroom a bit cozier. Everything is very like white and cream at the minute, which I do like to some degree because it's very like calming and peaceful, but it just doesn't feel cozy. And I think after adding the green to the living room, I just love that room so much now. I think the living room is probably my favorite room in the house, just because, yeah, I don't know, it just feels a bit cozier and there's a little bit more like contrast, and it's just more interesting, I feel like, as a room compared to this room, which is just very like white and cream. So I want to add a little bit of like contrast and depth and some colour. I say colour, I'm not doing anything like crazy. Green is about as colourful as it gets for me, which I did actually debate doing this room green as well, but I think I'm going to keep it somewhat neutral in terms of the paint, but then add pops of green and other like colourful neutrals with the furnishings, or just like the decorations and the like bedding, that kind of thing. My dad did actually come around today as well to help me put up a curtain rail. He's basically fitted all of the fixings to the top of the wall where obviously the window is. Curtains is one thing that we're going to be adding. I feel like it's going to make this room a lot more cozy and homey. I can't wait to get rid of these blinds as well because they just look ugly and gross. As I said, it is 8:33 on a Friday night. That just about sums up my life right now. I've been watching Married at First Sight. I made myself spaghetti bolognese for dinner, and we're gonna start decorating this bedroom because why not? Good morning, guys. Please don't mind the state of me. I have literally just rolled out of bed. I slept in the guest bedroom last night because obviously this room absolutely stinks of paint currently. It's actually kind of nice. It was nice to have a bit of a change of scenery, if you will. I've just come upstairs to check the paint. It's literally the first thing that I've done. I've rolled out of bed and come straight upstairs. Annoyingly, I think I'm gonna have to do a second layer. I was really hoping that one layer would be enough. I'm gonna have to put this camera down. I can't even explain how sore my like arms and back are from yesterday. Literally like my neck, my back, my wrist, my arms, everything hurts this morning. I mean, luckily the ceiling actually looks really good. I think I'm gonna get away with not having to do a second coat on the ceiling. I am definitely gonna have to do the walls again, annoyingly. I'm gonna quickly attempt to do the skirting boards and the windowsill, just so that that's like one job that's done, because I'm kind of hoping that's only gonna need, I mean, again, that's probably gonna need 2 coats. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've like reached the point of like, you know, when you start a job and it's like, wow, I'm actually over it now, like I just want it to be done. My mum's staying tonight and tomorrow as well, so I'm probably gonna have to sleep on the sofa, which is gonna be really fun. I fear I have completely slayed. Are you joking me right now? Look how crisp that line is. Look at this gap. I had to literally cut the masking tape in half and somehow fit it under the windowsill to get this line straight, and it's so good. Okay, maybe there's a tiny bit there, but I don't care. I literally don't care. Like, I'm so happy with this. Like, I'm actually so proud of myself. I need to keep peeling. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I think it's time for me to take up a new job, because are you joking me? How are we doing? Guys, I'm not entirely sure what I actually last vlogged. I feel like this vlog has been so all over the place because I've basically been filming it over 2 weeks at this point. It's been such a busy 2 weeks as well. Like, aside from decorating this room, so much has been going on. I feel like it's just been so chaotic in like the best possible way. Obviously we had Rachel's launch dinner for her collaboration with Mark Hill, which was just such an incredible evening. Had a night in London with Boo Avenue. Me and Mads went to Monaco for 2 nights. I feel like I've been here, there and everywhere, and it's just been so much fun. So it has taken me a little bit longer than I expected to decorate this room, but I actually kind of like that. I kind of liked that I was forced to take my time with it, because sometimes I feel like I rush things so much because I just want to get them done. But actually taking the time to do it, I am so happy with how the painting especially has turned out, because I mean, that's the only thing that I've actually done myself. I feel like I need to put this camera down a second. My arm is killing me. I think the last thing I filmed was putting all of the furniture back and putting the curtain rail up, if I filmed that. I have actually had all of these sockets and switches changed over, which is kind of what I've been doing in every room as each room has been decorated. Previously they were just like the white plastic switches and sockets, which I don't know, I feel like having the antique brass finishes for everything, it just ties the room together really nicely. I've even switched the hardware for the light. I've still got the same light fitting, which is like the big, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like everyone thinks it's like a UFO. I was on the fence about keeping that, but I do kind of like it. I do quite like that it's just big and oversized and fabric, so it's cozy. Where we're currently up to, so I do want to do some bits of home shopping and pick some things out for this room. Thought what we could do this afternoon, we could do the Christmas tree. People might say it's a bit early. I would firmly disagree, okay? My logic with the Christmas tree situation is, it is so much effort going up into the loft and getting everything out. I would rather just get it out the way and have the Christmas tree up for longer, because it's a lot of faff putting up the tree sometimes. So I've done the one downstairs, but I haven't done my bedroom one yet. So I'm gonna put this one up now. And I thought we could do it together. I also watched Home Alone and Home Alone 2 last night, which are my favorite Christmas films of all time. Wednesday. I'm sorry that this vlog has been very all over the place and very just here, there and everywhere. I do actually have a few new things for this room that I'm going to quickly put up. I've got my curtains, which I'm so excited about. Let me show you what I've picked. Oh my god, these weigh an absolute ton. I'm really hoping this curtain rail is going to be strong enough to hold these, because they're pretty heavy. I was a little bit torn on what curtains to do for this room, because now that the wall is like half and half in terms of the colour, I was like, I don't really want to do cream curtains because I feel like the cream would be too close to the white, but then having nude curtains might be too close to the sort of like brown trim. So I've ended up picking green, which I feel like these are going to be a bit of a love-hate thing. I feel like this room has basically ended up the reverse of what the living room is. So the living room obviously has like the green wall with the neutral curtains. This has like the brown section of the wall with green curtains. So clearly I'm just going for a theme throughout the house. I do just really like green though. I feel like it's a nice sort of like calming, colourful neutral. I have had these altered to hopefully be flush with the floor. I'm praying that these are going to be the right length. So I've got these sort of like, yeah, these sort of like soft green curtains for the blackout curtains. And then I did also get these sheer curtains as well. Are they? How sheer are these? Oh no, they're pretty sheer, that's fine. The green ones are from John Lewis, and then I got these ones from Etsy, and I had these again like custom sized. So deep breaths everyone. I'm gonna pray that they are both the right length and the same length and they look good, because I essentially can't return them now. Guys, I'm nervous, I'm scared. I'm really hoping these are gonna fit and look nice. That is all I'm hoping for here. Yeah, I got these brassy sort of like curtain rods as well to tie in with the switches. The Christmas tree looks so cute. I'm really happy with it. Anyway, moment of truth. We're going to put these curtains up and see how they look. I have to say, putting curtains up is a little bit of a faff, so this might take me honestly a good half an hour, because it's quite faffy putting them up. So happy with how the curtains look. They are the perfect length, which is so satisfying. The ones in the guest bedroom actually ended up being a little bit short, so I'm glad that these ones have turned out just right. It took me ages to put them up. There's something about doing curtains. It's like pulling the strings, doing the pleats, getting the hooks in, the rings. Like, it is a whole to-do putting curtains up, but it's made the room so cozy, and I'm actually really happy with the colour. The curtain reel looks really cute. They're just the perfect length. I like the colour against like the paint and the other parts of the room. I'm currently watching Married at First Sight Australia as well. I'm hooked. I actually cannot stop watching Married at First Sight. I started watching the UK season, like the most recent one, because everyone was speaking about it. Like, Mads was speaking about it, my hairdresser Amber was speaking about it, Milana was speaking about it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch this series and see what the hype is. And I get the hype. I got sucked in very quickly, binge watched Married at First Sight UK, which I think, is that like the original Married at First Sight? I'm not really sure, because this is now Married at First Sight Australia. The drama. I honestly feel so happy and relieved now that pretty much everything is done in this room. I mean, obviously I'm still gonna get some, like, maybe some new bedding. I want to get like a nice bedspread that's gonna tie in with maybe like the green. I have ordered some new cushion covers, so I'm gonna get those out tomorrow and see what they look like. But I'm so glad that the sort of like bulk of the bedroom is done, because I missed sleeping in my bed so much. I was pretty much sleeping on the sofa for like an entire week. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love my sofa so much. Like, luckily I have a very comfortable sofa, but it's just not the same as sleeping in your own bed. I'm just using my Silken Face Tight Revive, I want to say this is called. This is kind of like a new addition to my skincare routine. I'm not actually entirely sure if I'm using this right, if I'm going to be completely honest, but it's designed to like tighten and reduce wrinkles. So I kind of focus it on areas where I get any like fine lines, like under my eyes, my smile lines. I'm going to do, oh, excuse me, nearly just fell over. I'm gonna do like my forehead and things in a second, but I'm really like enjoying my evening skincare routine at the minute. I've really been sticking to it since I did my sort of like glow up, getting my life together video. I've been using my new face every single day, which love using my new face at the minute, which is so funny because it used to feel like such a task to do my new face routine, which I know it sounds really silly, but I don't know, I feel like I always used to be so lazy with things like gua sha and just extra skincare steps that don't really need to be done, if you know what I mean. Whereas at the minute, now that I've just like got into the routine of doing it, it's so soothing and so much fun to like do in the evenings. I don't know. Gosh, I cannot believe we are nearly in December. What on earth is going on? I feel like I say this every single year, but this year has truly flown by. What are everyone's plans for Christmas? I always love to know what people do over Christmas, like what people's Christmas traditions are, like how you spend Christmas Day. Ours is going to be different this year. This is actually going to be our first Christmas without Charlie, which obviously I am sad about because I am such a family person on Christmas Day. Like every single Christmas Day, it's always been me, mum, dad, Charlie, minimum, and then sometimes we spend it with other family, like grandparents or aunties, uncles, like whoever, but no matter what, it's always been me, mum, dad and Charlie spending Christmas Day together. And Charlie's gonna be in Germany this year with his girlfriend because she is from Germany and all of her family are there, which is obviously so exciting for them. It's gonna be so weird, like having Christmas Day without Charlie, because it's just gonna be me, mum and dad. I'm gonna be like an only child for the day on Christmas Day, and mum said that she's not doing a Christmas dinner. Guys, this is quite the emergency. I know she's being deadly serious as well. She's being so serious about it this year. She's like, I'm not doing the Christmas dinner, which, you know what, fair enough, because I've made probably less than 5 roast dinners in my life, and it is fucking stressful making a roast dinner. I feel like I need to like teach myself how to make a roast dinner because I can't not have a Christmas dinner. I just feel like it's not Christmas Day if we don't have a Christmas dinner. I feel like some people have certain traditions where they'll have like takeaway on Christmas Day or just something that's maybe not as like traditional. I need my stuffing, my Yorkshire puddings, my roast potatoes, even the Brussels sprouts, honestly. Like I need a Christmas dinner, so I'm gonna have to teach myself how to make one. I feel like I need to ask Rach because she is like the queen of Christmas or like roast dinners. I think I'm gonna read a little bit more of my book before I go to sleep. Only got 200 pages to go. This is one of my favorites of the whole series, which I didn't expect to be the case because I just love Feyre and Rhysand and their story. And I was like, am I gonna really care about Nesta and Cassian? I mean, I did like them as characters, but I didn't expect to like love this book as much as I do. It's just been so good, and it's been so good from like the start. Along with the other books, a lot of them were kind of like slow burns towards the start, whereas this one has just been jam bloody packed from the get-go. I'm like, guys, and the spice in this one, oh my goodness. I mean, there's a lot of detail in some of these scenes, let me just say that. I literally took this to the hairdressers today because I had my roots topped up. I'm actually going to Spain on Friday. Yeah, I basically just had like a quick root top up this afternoon. But yeah, I took my book because I really wanted to finish this book before my flight on Friday because I wanted to take a new book with me. I've still not unboxed or like opened the mystery books that Isla got me for my birthday, and I mean my birthday was in July. Like at this rate they're going to be a Christmas like a birthday present for next year. In my head I told myself that I was going to open them once I'd finished ACOTAR, and we're still here, we're still reading this friggin' series. But yeah, I took this book to the hairdressers because I'm determined to finish it before my flight on Friday so that I can take like a new fresh book, because this book is so battered as well because I've been traveling with it so much. But I literally had to put it down. I thought, bloody hell, if anyone sees what I am reading right now in the salon. But oh my goodness, I have fallen in love with Nesta. Honestly, like I feel like I just get her, and I love Cassian as well. I mean, I love everyone in this series. I think this is like half the reason why I've taken so long to actually finish ACOTAR, is because I know I'm going to feel really sad when it's over. I'm so intrigued by Asriel. Like his character is so mysterious that I'm like, I just want to know more. Like I want to know more about him. But anyway, I'm going to read some of my book and then go to sleep. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to pack for a few days in Spain. I'm so excited. I'm excited for some sun, honestly. Like, I miss summer so much. I feel like I love Christmas, and I love the Christmas like period. I love being festive. I love watching Christmas films. I love feeling cozy. I love spending time with family, with friends around Christmas, like all of that kind of stuff. But I just feel like I am a summer girl. The like winter blues are like kicking in at the minute, you know? I feel a bit flat, and I feel a bit just like not myself. I think it's because it is my first winter living alone, and like obviously I work from home and I spend a lot of time alone, which I'm very happy doing. I actually love spending time alone. But when it's just like so dark for like so much of the day, I don't know, it ends up feeling dark. Like I don't know, does anyone, am I explaining myself right? I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm gonna read some of my blog because, as I said, do we think I can do 200 pages today / tomorrow? We're gonna see, but I'm gonna try my best because I would love to take a new book on my flight. Okay, I've just been editing this vlog. I don't even know what this vlog is at this point. I feel like it has been filmed over the space of about a month. It has ended up being a bit of a random video, but I hope you guys have still enjoyed it anyway. I'm currently sat watching Gilmore Girls. I'm actually about to nip out to M&S because I'm gonna make some dinner for me and Milana tonight. Look at the tree. Doesn't it look so pretty? And you look extra pretty today. It's so cozy in this room now that the tree is up. I need something all year round that is like a Christmas tree, but not a Christmas tree, because I just feel like the lights make everything so much better. I've also got my stocking up that I made last year. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I realize it's been very all over the place, as I've probably said about 3 or 4 times in this vlog. December is going to be such a fun, busy month. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have a lot going on, so there will be lots more vlogs to come. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely day so far, and I will see you in the next video.